What's going on, guys? My name is Tim, this is Going Carts, and today we have a compatible video about this STU 200 Coleman right here. This thing out, it's pretty much fresh built. I got this thing upgraded with the PZ27, you know, a nice little exhaust right there, header, and some valve springs as well. You know, completely rebuild this thing. Yeah, I should actually watch the series about it. But today we have this one thing. So these bikes, they have this clutch system that I don't like at all. Pretty much gears it down. I don't know, maybe because these bikes are made for kids, but we're gonna be removing this today and we're gonna be putting a torque converter on there. But before that, let's check how this thing rides with this thing on, how fast it goes, and then we're gonna take it off and put a torque converter on there. But let's get started. All right, guys, got the GoPro mounted, and right now we're gonna start this thing cold start. So first thing we're gonna do is kill switch this right now, and let's see if it'll start without a choke. Let's give it some gas. While it's warming up, I'm gonna set the speedometer app right here. It's gonna measure our speed. Put it in your pocket. Let's go, guys. Almost done pretty much. We can start riding it. These our brakes got a little loose, so you need to like tighten them up a little bit. I don't like to get loose. It shouldn't fall off. Should be good. that was pretty good. Top speed was 35 miles an hour. Not that fast. I didn't want to push it too hard because like it's not supposed to actually be pushed that hard. Just with the system, it's kind of forced to. But let's not waste any time and let's start opening this thing up. I start taking this thing apart, start taking the system off, and see how we're gonna fit the torque converter on there. And let's hope it's gonna go a lot faster. First thing we have to do is take these chains off. So we're gonna unclip this. Okay. I'm looking at this chain right now and I found out that my clip is actually missing. So I was riding without a clip. That's kind of interesting. Okay, let's chain this off. This clutch right here. It comes off. We got this, so we have to kind of check how it's gonna fit in there. Are we gonna need to lift the engine or do some custom mounts? So you took it off. You are gonna need to take the engine off because you're gonna have to add at least I think 1.5 inches of lift, or otherwise this will not fit. So you're gonna need to add some lift to the engine. They sell actually these special torque converter lifts, but I do not have one, so I'm just gonna have to make one real quickly. See what I'm talking about? Right here in this gut lift, and it's chilling. Went ahead and ordered these engine lifters because I didn't feel like making them. Of course you can make these pretty simple, just these 2 pieces that go under the engine on the bolts and they lift it up about 1 inch. Just really easy to make, but I didn't feel like it, so I ordered 15 bucks and here they are. Now we'll go ahead and take the engine off. Okay, so next step is to lift it up a little bit and be able to fit these pieces in there. Let's see, let's do the front first, I guess. Put the lift on. That's how it's looking pretty good. Right now we're gonna mount the torque converter on before I tighten up the engine because we gotta see where the chain is gonna be loosened up. So after I put the torque converter on, put the chain on, I'll be able to move it and tighten the engine up. All right, so now we're gonna have to mount the torque converter plates on with the pulley. So we're gonna see where it's gonna match the holes the best. So its middle hole is usually the first pattern. Yeah, that's how it's looking. Looks like everything is good. Guys, that's how it turned out. Looks pretty good. We tightened up the engine. Chain could use a little more tightening up, but that's fine. That can be fixed with a chain tightener over there. Right now we're going to be putting the drive pulley on as well as the belt. I'm going to tighten up this main pulley right here as well. This pulley has to be tight, so I would use a ratchet, not a power tool, so I would just tighten it up. It's a 24 or 15/16 metric. Tighten this up, you got to hold it like really strong with the back wheel because it will, a lot of torque is crazy, so you got to be watching out. So we tightened this up, should be good. Then we're gonna tighten up the chain a little more, install the drive pulley after that. These Coleman's, to tighten up the chain, all you have to do is just loosen up one of the nuts on the wheel over here and use these to tighten it up 10 millimeters on both sides. Alright guys, now it's time for the drive pulley. We'll pull out the box. We got the pulley, but the problem is This is a 3/4 shaft, and over here we got a 5.8. But they do sell adapters from a 5.8 to a 3/4. So let's put it on. A long time for a 5/8 door converter, I couldn't find it, so I just found an adapter, and should be able to work like this. Get like multi-purpose grease or something and put it on the shaft just so it doesn't get seized or stuck. All right, so we got the adapter. Put that on. Then we got the first plate backwards like this. Able to find the key. Things are rough on the edges, so I'm gonna take a little sandpaper and sand it down. I'll not be able to use this thing right here that it comes with because it doesn't fit into the adapter. But we did find some kind of smaller bolt. Actually, the shaft is different bolt size, I mean thread size. So I found the smaller bolt. I don't know, hope this is gonna work. Not gonna break on me, so I'm just gonna try to tighten this up right now, see what happens. This type is your belt. Put it on. I think this one should be first, and then just kind of use some strength and force to roll it up. Nice chance. Just push the bike backwards. Should be good. And yep. All right, guys, that's how it's all looking. I don't really trust this bolt, but I don't know. Hope it works. Hope it doesn't fly apart on me. So let's try to start this up and try it out. Alright guys, so let's try this out. Hope this bolt doesn't fly apart. So I'm not gonna go full speed. I don't trust that bolt. I'm gonna have to get a better bolt and then check it out completely because this is low-key sketchy. I'll start it. Okay guys, so as I thought, just see this better. This bolt got loose. It's good that I didn't push it, that I heard that in time, otherwise it would be a really bad scenario. So I'm not pushing this thing back. So here we go, we got it all done. We got the pulley on, we got the belt, we got this little bolt, and right now we're about to put the cover on and test drive it. Let's go. All right guys, cover's on. Let's try this out. right, guys, runs pretty good. See you guys later.